G'day everybody out there on Mauritius in Melbourne, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you might be watching this video. My name is Babet. I'm here with some very special guests of mine today. I'm very honoured to have them here in the head office in the boardroom. So on my left over here, I'm just going to get them to introduce themselves. Now these guys are performing on Saturday night. You better be there, you better come. These guys are amazing musicians. Let's just start off and introduce all of them. Please guys, you go first. To the camera.
Voilà, Chris Joe, don't you move?
Yep.
Jason, Heerah, Australia, Mauritius,
everywhere. Everywhere.
International I come from, with some local vibe. Original Coco man style.
I love it.
Yeah, me Henley, Lebanese, we are Sonic Wave.
Fantastic. Now Hanley here, Hanley has brought all these guys together. There's going to be an event at the Chelsea Heights Hotel on Saturday night where they will be performing. It's going to be a fantastic event. These guys are top musicians. I'm just going to ask them a couple of questions about, what Saturday night is going to be like. So, Jason, I'm going to push over to yourself here.
No
Tell me a little bit about Saturday night. What's the vibe going to be like? What's the atmosphere going to be like? Give us a bit of a
the vibe
intro.
Vibe will definitely be like bordering on 200%.
200%.
because we've just come off the back of WOMAD Festival.
So that was in Adelaide, right?
Adelaide.
So that's the World of Music.
World Music Festival, one of the biggest renowned festivals, been going for 25
Absolutely.
years.
I heard it.
From UK, competing
It's
everywhere.
huge.
Blah 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 blah. But we just been invited to WOMAD.
Yep.
Jason, Heerah Otentik Groove with our special guest Elijah.
Yes.
And man, we had such a good show, man.
It
It
was
was such a good show playing to, non-Mauritian crowd.
I saw that, and that's one of the fantastic things about all of you here, is you're all bringing Creole music to the world.
That's right.
Which I think is a fantastic thing, because everybody out there, we are a small community, but these guys here have broken out of that community, and they're giving our music to everybody out there. And that's something that is, you must be very, very proud of.
Yeah.
Not many artists have achieved this. All of you.
Yeah,
all of you
three of us had a dream like this.
Yeah.
Actually, since we started making music together in Mauritius.
Yep.
The dream was to try and break this barrier.
Absolutely.
Language barrier.
Same as us, Sonic Wave, we wanted to be the ambassador for the
Absolutely.
everything.
That's right.
Yeah. I actually watched your video where you were at WOMAD playing, guys, and there were everyone in the crowd, even though they couldn't understand what you were saying, they were jumping up, hands up in the air, really having a great time.
Language shouldn't be a barrier,
Absolutely.
And our Creole language should be just up there charting with Afrobeat language,
With everything.
with everything, French,
French, absolutely.
So, and that's what we're doing. I think we're celebrating. It's a perfect timing too, because we just had Independence Day.
Absolutely.
For Mauritius,
Quite
2019. So I think it's the closest Saturday to that.
Yes, it is.
And we want to celebrate, and this is not the first time Authentic Groove has been here.
Yes.
Authentic Groove is a team of 7 people, and we're here to represent not only like Mauritian music, but I think more like a family, because these guys have been together for like 15 years.
I've got a quick question about that. How did you all come together originally? Obviously, you guys have been together a little while now, but before all of this, how did you stumble into each other's worlds, basically, and say, you know what, let's come together and let's work together? And
well, like I said, you guys have been to Australia a couple of times, and then I was on my venture, and somehow we met. Me and Christian met, and that was basically the start of the collaborations. Since album with Lynn, and then now with my album, Jason, Heerah Otentik Groove, and then now with Elijah,
Coco Man.
Coco Man. I love that. So obviously, as far as I know, you got your big break off the X Factor. Is that correct and fair to say?
Yeah, fair to say.
Yeah,
that opened a lot of doors,
Yeah.
even in Mauritius, because in Mauritius it was seen as something like, X Factor.
I've been watching you. My mum, myself, my dad, all on the couch watching you sing, and very proud of you guys.
2014.
2014.
So that created some buzz. I mean, Christian was witness to that, in Mauritius. So I felt like my roots since then have been calling me.
Absolutely. And do you live in Mauritius full time now, or are you here?
I've been residing in Mauritius now. Yeah, residing, working in Mauritius on music. What better life to have, man? We live our passion. Tropical island, enjoy life.
So it
just happens to be
your love.
My love and music is in Mauritius. Mauritius.
Absolutely.
So it's been 3 years already.
3 years already.
Yeah.
Time goes fast, huh?
Yeah.
It goes fast when you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
I've got a quick question for yourself here, Elijah. Just a very quick one. Coco there. Now, I would love to know what inspires you every single day to get up and make music, write music, perform every day. Like, what drives you inside of you? You know, is it to reach out to the broader community? You know, are you motivated by fame? Like, what is it? Tell me what gets you up.
First, it's like I owe myself.
Yes.
You know, like I'm working, doing music for 25 years.
Yep.
I owe this man here.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, and I have youths who are going up now, you see. So I have to be like the headmaster of the house.
Of course.
To bring to the table and everything. So music is my only tools, only weapons that I have. So let's flame it up.
Okay. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Be selling Coco.
Would you? If I should be doing anything else, would you see yourself doing?
I would still be in the art, man, because I'm a professional artist.
Yep.
I draw.
Yep.
You see, I can do painting, graphics, and all, but I choose.
So you're an artist at heart, and you choose to express yourself at the moment through music, and you couldn't see yourself doing anything else, really, basically.
No,
that's what you're saying.
art.
It's a tough question, though.
It is a tough question.
Yeah.
What about yourself? I have noticed that your music is full with like a lot of positive vibes and things like that. I have listened to quite a bit of it, and I absolutely love that.
Thanks,
So tell us, what inspires you? Are you looking to, change culture? What are you looking to do?
Definitely not change culture. I'm going to embrace
Yep.
the culture that I currently have behind me. You know, it comes from a long bloodline of music, and love of music. You know, not only soul, reggae, reggae, Sega, it's all mixed. But yeah, what inspires me when I write is, I think, just life. That's what I'm trying. Have only been writing music for the last 4 or 5 years, my own music, and I'm finding that everything that I'm writing has got to do with something that I've lived.
Absolutely, that's the best way.
Yeah, and then it kind of transcends to, I guess, people like yourself who
I love
it. Yeah, live it as well.
I absolutely love everything that you guys do. It's really, really inspiring. And I think, for the people out there, for the young musicians that haven't made it yet, that want to be where you guys are today, because you guys are obviously very successful, do you all have, a little bit of advice that you can give to these people, starting with yourself, if you don't mind? What can you tell the kids out there? Don Cleo, whatever you like, to guide them and to help them to become, hopefully one day, what you guys are today, which is very successful.
So for me, we have to work hard.
Of course.
Very hard and continue dreaming.
Le reste is not played. Fantastic. Of course. Work hard. And don't give up. Yeah. And if you have any sort of adversity, just keep going. Don't stop. Yeah. Life's not easy. You got to push through. Yeah. And yourself?
Well, there's a lot. I put a post about the youth, just being in Mauritius for the last 3 years and seeing a lot of the youth in Mauritius, not all, but a lot of the youth with talent, wasting time. Drugs have infiltrated the island. Lots of islands, everywhere, lots of countries. So it's like, but for Mauritius and the youth there, stop wasting time on that stuff and, have a dream, work towards it, work towards making something different, even if it's in your community.
Absolutely.
Start small, start in your community.
And that's how real change happens.
That's it.
Start with what you can influence here in front of you, and then move from there.
That's it.
Absolutely. And yourself, Elijah, Coco man?
I feel like it's a bit different in my view, like it started with the teachers in art school. So you would slap a children if staring outside the windows, like you have to concentrate inside. But now the most payable job is pilot. As you float the plane in the air, you stare outside the windows. So let the children live their dreams, even if it's outside the windows, inside the class or anywhere. A dream is a dream, So live it.
That's very profound, and I like that. That's very deep. That's a very deep answer. Thank you so much for that. Now, what's next for you guys? Is there a new album, or is it a tour of these current albums? Like, what's on the horizon? Where are you going to go next? Are you performing overseas? Obviously, I think you guys are performing in Sydney.
No, Sydney, Perth.
In Perth. That's next week.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, we have to say something about Perth.
Yeah, we're definitely in Perth. So
In
as
Perth,
you heard, don't delay. Tickets from
With
Daniela on Sonic Waves website or any of our websites. We're posting this week heavily.
Absolutely.
So Perth, and then we're going back to Mauritius.
Yep.
Doing a stint in Europe again, like
In Europe,
France,
yeah.
Switzerland, England, and then we come back and look. I think what's happening now is, and music, you got to be patient with.
Of course.
You know, my album came out 2017 in Mauritius.
Yep.
And it's only 2019 that we're actually seeing the fruits
of
your
labor.
So, and same with Babet, with Coco, it's, you know, you can't run first, so it's like,
Absolutely.
so I think this year, 2019 for us is enjoying the fruits of our labor live. Like, we're going to be in demand, I'm pretty sure this.
Absolutely. So we live in a society today where everyone expects things to happen like this. You know, you put a post up and you get your likes and I'm so happy, but in reality, you know, effort and hard work and time is what it takes to be successful.
Yeah.
And a lot of younger people especially don't realise that.
Yeah.
You know, like it takes time.
Yeah,
absolutely. And you guys have been there for a very long time. You put in the hard yards and look where you are today.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen overnight, did it? You know,
Definitely not.
it's years and years of effort and a heartache, toil and
you know,
like just shedding tears, and now you're successful.
Like I said, like again, start with your community, start small. Like for us, it's like we start with our little dot in the ocean.
The ocean.
You start with that population, and then
and now you guys are all spread. So where has been I guess the favourite places for you all to perform so far? Is it Australia? Surely it has to be Australia.
Australia, definitely.
Australia's amazing. Look at this hat here. This guy's wearing an Australia hat.
They got the best welcome in here.
So we got the best welcome in Australia.
So I think my answer is the best yet to come. We haven't, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I would love to see our music go all the way to
Oh,
South America or something.
Of course.
It's crazy.
I actually had a look this morning, and combined, you guys have tens of millions of views on YouTube. That is no small feat. Go to YouTube right now and type these guys in, tens and tens of millions of views. That is amazing. Well done to you guys.
Thanks,
you guys are going to go far. You're amazing musicians. You're amazing people, and you're a real credit to the community.
Cheers.
So we'll see you all on Saturday night performing. I'll be there as well. Chelsea Hearts Hotel. I'll tag in this post where you can get tickets. Please come along. I'll be there myself. These guys will be there. We love you all. Any messages to sign out to everyone out there? Signing out, Coco man. Sign us out.
Again, international we come from. We bring some local vibes. Been up a coconut down Australia. Saturday, see you.
Bye bye.
Let's
love you all.